I gave props to the cops. Absolutely phenomenal.
Was that not 58 seconds to get there? And ironically, told you this when I walked in. I was there Friday night, not at Buford's. I was there at Ranch 616 with Betsy and my nephew.
Right next to it.
Right next to it.
Yep.
I parked right there, next to it. And then Saturday night, I went to Gilbert Tuolbany's, Gilbert's Gazelles fundraiser, left the Hotel Zaza and went down 6th Street, and I commented to my sister and Betsy again, damn, this is it's busy. You know, it's mind-blowing to me, who remembers that part of 6th Street is relatively quiet. Go down to the Hop Brow, have a steak, and Sandra Bullock's sandwich shop was there, and it was just very quiet, but it is booming like crazy.
My son told me it's probably the most crowded bar downtown. So, but this guy, this lunatic, parks his car, and he's walking up to the patio. I mean, he killed a guy on the sidewalk out front, but he makes it to that patio. But he didn't, because the cops shot him in 57 seconds. I mean, they are sprinting at him.
Yeah.
It was.
Isn't that something? They sprint at him, and these guys were on overtime, too. They'd completed. These are overtime guys that said, okay, I'll do it. I'll get overtime pay. But, yeah, the guy he got was a former Texas Tech student who had many ties to Austin.
I know.
And then they got a University of Texas female student. God love her. Yeah. But what a nut job with that olive sweatshirt on. Had a crayon in the back seat. And apparently found some, flags of the Ayatollah in his house in Pflugerville. You just don't know.
Yeah. Well,
you just don't know.
It's awful, but it was, 20 feet from being worse.
Yeah.
And you can't say enough about what they did. And even the EMS is there in 57 seconds.
How that unfolded, too, when I woke up Sunday morning, I thought, well, this is some drunk, involved a girl, involved this, but then, OMG, the picture of the guy.
It popped up on my phone in the middle of the night, and I started calling my son and his friends, all the guys that hang out there.
Yeah.
But, no one's at fault. The guy just jumped out of his car, and he'd driven around there.
Yeah.
And I assume he's trying to find a spot to just slam the brakes and jump out and shoot as many people as possible.
He's damn sure not going to find any parking.
Yeah. They came at that guy. The video that's out, first of all, isn't it terrible that we're numb to, we now know that sound?
I know.
You know that look, and you now know that sound.
Yeah, I know. It's
the crazy thing is when you stop and go, I know that place, I know that place, I know that place. I mean, then you realize I've been in that neighborhood 100 times.
I drove by there 9 hours before. I drove by there 3 hours before the shooting.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It's just, but that bam, 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 bam. He got off like 15 shots, and then here came the good guys.
Yeah, they were firing away, and I mean, they're firing while running through a crowd of people or scrambling. It was.
You go down there, Kyle? You been there before down at Buford's? You been down there?
Yeah, I've been there a couple of times.
Yeah, I've never been down there. Just around the corner.
Yeah.
Sammy's is right there.
Right.
Favorite liquor used to be a pizza joint right there.
This is. I assume this is fake. Have you seen the video or the picture of the Waymo that's in the way?
I saw that this morning.
Is that true, you think?
I don't know. I hope it's not true. God almighty, Waymo was blocking the road.
Yeah, I'm going to assume.
Not sure if that's an anti-Waymo deal.
Yeah. There's a picture out or video. It's online, so you don't know what to believe. But I'm going to assume that was fake. I mean, obviously EMS was there in 57 seconds. So you can't ask any more of the cops than what they did. And I thought the whole thing publicly was handled as well as you could handle it. I mean, it's nobody's fault. The lunatic jumps out of his car.
Yeah. But and the guy had a record. He had a police record in New York City. He got a divorce here. He was physically abusive to his wife here.
Oh, really? I didn't know that part.
As a naturalized citizen, he bought the gun legally in 2017. So,
but when was he arrested and charged for abusing her?
No, never was arrested. She cited that in the divorce papers.
Okay.
He was arrested in New York City he hit a woman in his vehicle and left her paralyzed for life, and he had some convictions in New York City.
Did he get the guns here?
He got the guns here and down in San Antonio, 2017. Yeah. So you're not supposed to get guns when you're a felon, and apparently these were not felonious acts in New York.
Right.
And he had a couple of run-ins with the law here in Texas too, but apparently not felonious acts because you can't get a gun if you're a felon.
Okay.
In the entire United States of America.
Well, it's awful that we're sort of used to it.
I know. We're desensitized, but good Lord.
I can't imagine. I knew so many people that Sunday morning, maybe because I've got a kid that's that age, but how many people had no idea? It's like, isn't it amazing now that you can live in a time when people were that in our echo chambers where you don't even know, I'm not even sure they know we're bombing Iran. How people, I'm not blaming anyone, but how you can be that into your own space that you're unaware. But even then, it's happened so much.
Now explain what you explain now.
We've had so many mass shootings.
Okay, mass shootings.
We're numb to it.
Yeah.
Here's my question. What does it do, if anything, to tourism and bar customers on East and West?
Nothing.
You think so?
I don't think it'll do anything. Maybe a week or whatever, but I think it will.
I mean, you got South by Southwest coming up.
Oh yeah, and it's going to be more people there in a few weeks than it was on Saturday night. Well, they said it was packed Saturday night though.
I don't think it's going to affect tourism either.
I don't think it will. This kind of stuff can't keep you indoors, I don't think.
Will the bar open back up?
Yeah. I think it will. Yeah.
That'd be creepy.
See, remember Mandalay Bay. Did they change the name of the Mandalay Bay? Is it still Mandalay Bay?
No, it's still Mandalay Bay. And I'll tell you something. I was in Vegas.
That's where they had the mass shooting there.
Yeah, this guy, oh my gosh, this is just off the charts. He is obviously a full-on nut job who was an expert marksman. He had been loading firearms for a full day up the elevator into his corner suite at the Mandalay Bay.
So
he's
music
overlooking this music venue because I played golf at that golf course right there at Mandalay Bay. And this was days after this happened. And so he has so many rifles, I guess, on the tripods or whatever. Like he's got all the windows open. He's going from one to another. And he was, obviously killed. 50,
and he had the bump stock. Remember that?
Yeah.
Instead of a bam, bam,
so
bam.
They didn't know he was bringing guns up there. But I was there, days after, and they had that side of the hotel covered up. Like not the whole thing, but just that corner, and it was really creepy. But yeah, I think it's back. Back to normal.
Yeah, because you're right. We have South by Southwest coming up, which is a huge.
I was with a cab driver, and I had to ask about it. And so where this concert venue was, the cabs all line up to wait for people to come out. He said you could hear the bullets going over your head.
Almighty.
As you're sitting there waiting for the concert to end. Because the guy is just fine, filling the whole place up.
That's got to be creepy if you're on that same floor. I believe they shut off that room for good, but
I hope so.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy staying on that floor.
Yeah.
To kind of make movies over. But again, the bravery of the APD walking towards the situation, not away from the situation.
Exactly.
Putting their lives on the line.
And getting it right instantly.
Yeah.
They're sprinting at this dude. Another minute, he probably kills another half dozen people at least.
You'd think.
Because they're all packed in right there.
Yeah.
And he was walking that way.
And they're totally defenseless.
Yeah. Well, in a matter of seconds, someone's just firing into him while they're sitting there on a patio. And the poor guy who maybe I think it was a guy, maybe it was a woman. He gets out of his car and shoots the first person standing on the corner. Like that's where they were killed.
Man.
Yeah.
So horrific. But they're going to do the complete investigation and just to get really to the background of this dude. So it's just terrible.